Hi, this is Jason with Finale Inventory, and today I'm going to teach you a little bit about your asset management within Finale. Okay, so right here we're on our Finale homepage, and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to navigate us over to our stock page. And now I've already set this up, right? I have three different assets here, right? I have a desk, I have a laptop, and then I have a chair. And I want to track these across multiple locations. Okay, and so the very first thing you need to do is you need to make sure you have your location set up in Finale. So if we go to our application settings and then we go to facility, you can see that I have three different locations set up, which is my storage warehouse, my Las Vegas location, and my Los Angeles location. And today what we're going to be doing is we're going to be transferring from our storage warehouse into our Los Angeles location. Okay. So now if we go back and we go to our view stock, I have 25 chairs, 25 laptops, and 25 desks. And the only thing that is different between these pieces of assets is my Mac laptops are actually serialized inventory. Okay, so that makes it a little bit more unique in terms of tracking, and so I'm going to show you how it's done. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go to inventory, then we're going to go down to our stock transfers, right? And then from here we're going to click batch stock transfers. Next, I want us to go to the create batch stock transfer. Okay, and now we're on the transfer page. Now there's two ways to go about doing this. You could do this one by one, or you can do this in bulk. So in doing it one by one, the very first thing we're going to need to select is our shipment origin. Okay, and this is going to be our storage warehouse. Next, we want to select our shipment destination, which would be Los Angeles. Okay, and then next, what you're going to need to do is to tell Finale how many pieces you'll be shipping, okay? And so what we're going to do is we're going to ship 10, right? So we would input 10 here. And now the next section you want to select is you need to select the destination sublocation. So we double click in here, get rid of the required. We'll see a selection available. So now we're going to go ahead and double click the LA, okay? And we'll go ahead and put 10 down here, and I'll show you a little trick that'll update later. Alright, so if you put 10 here, right, we'll leave this blank as required, because now what we could do is if we wanted to update all the destination sublocations, we click batch update sublocation, select our sublocation, update shipment, and now you'll see it went from required and now it's selected the Los Angeles sublocation. Now I did mention that there is a difference in the inventory I had, right? I had some serialized inventory, which are Mac laptops. So if we go ahead and click this little triangle, we'll see that we have these various lot IDs. Right, and so we actually have to select them one by one to tell Finale which ones we will be sending to our LA destination. Right, so if we were going to go ahead and select one here, and we can go ahead and select the first few. Now we could also use our trick that we learned earlier to batch update the sublocations. Right, and you would see that they would update here. Now, if you were doing quite a lot, a lot of pieces, going one by one could be a bit difficult. So what we also have available is the ability to update it through a spreadsheet. Right, and I've already prepared that spreadsheet. Right, and so the first place we're going to go through is to be able to paste that information in. So we're going to go to our actions. We're going to click import transfer. Okay, and so here is where we would input our information. So the only thing you would need to do is prepare your spreadsheet. Now you would need a product ID column, a quantity column, right? You need an origin sublocation column and a destination sublocation column. Now, if you are going to be using serialized inventory, you must use this lot ID column. Okay? So now what we're going to do is we're going to highlight everything. We're going to copy it, move this off screen. We're going to go ahead and paste it in here. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and click next. Okay, so now we've actually loaded up our transfer, right? So now we can actually begin the transfer. So the first thing you need to do to start the sending is to ship shipment, right? So this would be, hey, these are leaving my storage warehouse and they're on their way to the Los Angeles destination. All right, so we'll click ship shipment. All right, so you click the date that is shipped. Well, I'll select today. Okay, and then now it is actually in transit and is no longer available as inventory within your storage warehouse. Now, when it does arrive to your LA destination, right? So say it's a day in the future, and you know that your assets have arrived at your LA destination. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to go to our inventory, we're going to go to stock transfers, click batch stock transfers, and now what you'll notice is you have this status here where it says shipped, right? Because now we know that they are en route, right? And so what we're going to do is we want to click on our shipment ID, and then we're going to want to go to receive shipment, right? Select the date that is received. We'll receive it the same day. Okay, and now we have moved our assets from our storage warehouse to our Los Angeles destination, and you can get a verification of that by looking at your view stock screen. Okay, so we go to our view stock. And so if we go ahead and use our location filter and we select storage warehouse, one thing I want you to point your eyes to is that our quantity on hand and available columns are at 15, which when they originally had started at 25, and it's because we sent 10 to our LA destination. And so now if we look at our LA destination, we will see the 10 available. Okay, and so now we've successfully transferred our assets from one location to the other, and they're always available. And just as a point to see the serialized numbers that are available, we're going to go ahead and click our little plus sign here, and we can see that these are associated with our LA location. Okay, and that's it.